This is part 2 of our game. We're starting off the podcast with another top 5. Yeah.
Type shit.
Today's top 5 is gonna be top 5 most followed people on Instagram. That's it's pretty easy now.
It's
We'll
time
see-
for the
we'll see
top
about
5.
that.
Time for the top 5.
Pull out your phones.
Pull out your phones, pull out your notepads,
Top 5.
and write.
Uh,
I'm gonna lie, I feel it's popular people. To be honest.
like,
It's popular people.
what else? I ain't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I only have top 2. I'll stop. Nah. Are we good
10
now?
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Wait.
1. You have your answers locked in.
Yo.
I only have 3 people.
Yeah, sure.
Who's starting?
Go ahead.
All right. Let's start with number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Kendall Jenner.
Kendall?
Kendall
Kendall Jenner. That's one of the characters.
Next.
Keep
I
going.
know
keep
nobody
going.
else that.
Alright, keep going.
Khloe Kardashian.
Next.
Keep going.
Beyonce.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
man.
Keep
Next.
Yeah, Beyonce.
Yes.
That's one.
Number 7 is Kim Kardashian.
I have
Next.
Kim. I have
You have
Kim. I
Kim?
have one.
That's 1. Number
Mhm.
6 is Ariana Grande.
Ooh.
Ooh, that
Next.
one was,
Number 5, The Rock.
I have it.
Ooh.
The Rock.
Yes, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, Dwayne
He's
Johnson.
actually like one of the most
Number
followed
4,
actors.
another Kardashian, Kylie Jenner.
I have Kylie.
I have Kylie.
That's
Mm.
2.
That's 2. Number 3, top 3, Selena Gomez.
I have
her.
it. I have her.
I have her.
Yep.
That's 3 for
And I
you.
remember
I
I
have her.
saw her following
I
all
have.
the time.
Yep.
That's,
Who's next?
That's 2 for you. 2 for you. 2 for
I
you.
have 2.
Next.
You have 1. You're losing.
AYBC.
Number
What's
2
happening?
is Messi.
I have it.
I have
Oh,
it.
shit.
Yep.
I don't have it.
And number 1,
It's
Cristiano.
Ronaldo.
I have
have
all
3.
of them, bro.
I have-
I have
all
4.
I have 3.
Dang, bro.
You have
Taylor
5?
Swift. I have 4.
I put-
I'm
I
surprised
put-
Taylor Swift is not up there, bro.
Exactly,
Drake
bro.
and
I put
LBJ.
Taylor Swift.
That's crazy, bro.
She's
How's
not
Taylor
that
Swift
girl.
not
She's
up there?
not that girl.
She's on Twitter though.
It's not her, bro.
Yeah, but nobody
Who's
cares
the
about
best?
it.
Don't nobody use
bro.
Twitter,
We're gonna
bro.
talk about that.
Get
right
up out of
now.
here. What?
Let's go.
Nice
Yeah.
game.
Nah,
That was a nice game.
That
not
was
gonna lie.
nice. You know, I'm keeping my crown of one of top
Yeah,
one.
that's-
You get
that's
me.
2. He's
Get
on
up
2
outta
right
here.
now.
But today we're gonna be talking about social media. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, social media. It's a big thing these days.
The incoming downfall of us all.
Yeah.
I think everybody has social media nowadays.
You have to. Are you part of this generation if you don't have social media?
Like-
Like anything, like TikTok, Instagram, or Snapchat or
I
something
seen
like
my mom on Instagram the other day. I'm like, wait, what?
that. Yo,
She's making
Like-
reels.
How do
Bro,
you think I feel, bro?
I be getting my mom sending me reels
Mom
and
has a
stuff,
whole
bro.
TikTok.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yo,
Like,
what are
Shorty
you
has-
doing on
Oh,
IG,
your
bro?
wife's mom got TikTok. and everything.
It's crazy, bro. Like,
Yo.
she be wilding on that though.
Yeah, she be doing some TikTok
But,
challenges.
like this is past your time, bro. Like, go back on
What?
Facebook
Nah,
or something.
nah. Yo, you're going to offend them,
Yeah,
bro.
she's gonna watch
Past your
this.
time is crazy.
Hey, apologies, my fault.
I'm your host for today, fella, and hosting with me is
Joanne, you know the vibes.
yeah.
What's the vibes?
The vibes is
Let's show you the vibes by my left.
Mr. Abuse.
Bills,
Ew,
vibes.
Keep that fit though.
Where are you,
Too
bro?
much
Gee,
guitars.
Big T, not a little one, you
And
know.
his big
Oh
uncle.
my
Big
Who
T.
means is this,
Big
bro?
T.
Who's, yo, get your.
Big T.
Alright,
You
yeah,
know,
we got-
I know
we
someone
got-
that's
we got-
big T already.
Yeah, that's my uncle, bro. It can't be two of
I
them.
still have your uncle.
Anyway, yeah, I'm Emmanuel Mojala, you know, whichever one.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
got it that way.
Episode
4.
Bro, don't even know. Episode 4,
Episode
bro.
4, yeah.
We need to
Can't-
kick him out. He not with the program.
Yo, episode 4, social media.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we already established the fact that everybody got social media and it's a big thing in our world today.
Mm.
Even
course.
kids.
Yeah,
I
bro.
see my sister, I see my parents. So do you think social media has done more good than harm?
The $1 million question, isn't it? The amount of times that questions come up, like even in like school, like just randomly out anywhere.
Yeah.
It's been a lot, but I'm go first. I
Mhm.
think social media has been in between. It's done a lot of good, and it's
Mhm.
also done a lot of not so good. Cause if you look at it, some of like these like movements and stuff, like people bringing awareness to things, and
Mhm.
even some people connecting with each other, like they might have not seen each other in years, and they're like,
Mm.
oh, I'm stepping on social media, like I went on Facebook or I'm on Instagram looking for this person, and they connect through there. But then we also see the dark side of social media where people, compare lives, like, oh, dang, this person's living this way, like why can't I have what they have? Mind you,
It's the deception.
they put a mask on social
Mhm.
media, but behind the scenes it's like, suffering. You
And
just
sometimes people don't even do it to like show off. People just like post innocent pictures. Like I could just post this picture like this, and people be like, "Oh shit, it's doing good." It's
right.
good. I'm like,
Yeah, they
I'm
start to
just recording
assume
a podcast,
facts.
Mm.
Nah,
Yeah.
facts though.
so it's like,
How about you, Timmy?
I feel
What you
like
think?
I don't know. Podcasts. What did I just say? Podcast. Sorry.
Yeah, we know you on a
Colors.
podcast, bro.
Colors. Social media there's a like everything in life. There's a pro to a con and there's a con to a pro.
Hold on. Somebody keep that. We gotta cut that.
Did you feel
We
smart saying that?
Wow.
No.
You
no.
outdid yourself over there, huh?
What? No.
Hold on.
Wait,
Spit that ball one more time.
talking shit.
There's a pro to a con and a con to.
pro.
Yo, I'm getting that tatted on me.
Chatting,
Straight up.
bro. You're chatting.
All right, my fault.
Get it out of your mouth.
Blaze.
Oh, bro, like,
Big
big T.
Like social media, like it has so much power, and end of the day, something with so much power is going to be used for good, and
Right.
it's going to be used for bad at the same time.
Yeah, too much of a good thing,
Yeah.
a bad thing.
Yin yang, balance of life.
Okay, bro. I hear. What do you think about the good arms of social media?
social media.
It's a hard one. I feel like, yeah, obviously, I agree with what you guys say. It has its pros and cons most of the time. But if you're asking it for me, it's a different question that you're asking it for it as a thing in general.
Mm.
So what do you mean? Is it for me or for
Yeah,
Now,
from
what
your
do you
own
think
view,
from your
from your own
perspective?
view.
Yo.
Yeah.
for me? I feel like social media is what you make it to be for
Yeah.
you.
Go fix the glasses. real
A lot of people
quick. Philosopher.
use social media for business.
Mm.
Right?
Some people use social media for entertainment.
Mm.
Right.
Some people use
Work.
social media for like whatever. You can use social for content. You can be making content.
Yeah.
So for me, what I use social media for is how important it is or how it has changed my life.
That's our
Wow.
wise one there.
Nah,
Bro pulled up with the glasses. He's dropping straight 10, bro.
Like,
Oh my
what are you
god.
feeling like, bro?
He coming here like
Einstein, I'm Einstein.
Yes, philosopher, bro.
Bro, it's chatting, bro.
Me, honestly, I feel like it's more of the cons that we're seeing in this world today. Because like today, in our world today, it's like everybody is just talking about this sexy red ski artist. Like
Using it, yeah, you
nobody's
tryna say
really
what's
using
up.
it. Nobody's really using it. Really using the good.
Yeah, I
The
feel
only
you.
people using the good, they're like the business people.
Mm.
People selling and the artists themselves selling them songs and everything. But for people our age, the kids and everybody, people just getting entertained.
Right.
Yeah,
They're
I feel
not-
like
yeah.
social media, it's really glorifying just bad things for the
Mhm.
most part.
Yeah.
But the bad things are pushed by the algorithm.
Yeah.
For me, that's what I think. But I feel like for the most part, that's how it is too. It's just bad things are glorified, and you have to filter out what you want to take.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think though, like it's hard to do that though, because it's not just social media too. Like if you ever see on the news, like anything entertainment or like media world, you're most likely to find anything negative out before you find anything positive at all. Like
Right.
it's just I think you kind of just like I said, you're gonna find the negative first before you find the good stuff. And I just want to say I think though, like there's a lot of people who do use social media for good, but just because of that fact that humans are you're drawn to negativity. Like
Yeah.
you're more likely to just pay attention. Like something negative will catch your attention first
Yeah.
before say somebody, oh, I went out this neighborhood, I give out so stuff.
Mhm.
But if somebody's like, oh, man walks in the neighborhood, kidnaps 5 kids, you're more likely to just go click on the person who just went and kidnapped 5 people to see, oh snap, what happened? Before you like, okay, he went and give out turkey during Thanksgiving and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what makes it hard though to see the good side of social media, like the people doing good on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
feel like Ayo said is really what you make it to be. You know?
Right.
Mhm.
You get on social media and you know what you want to use it for
Mhm.
is more beneficial than because it's easy to just get sucked in social
Right,
media. And
right.
you end up on TikTok and you're scrolling
You get-
for an hour plus just watching random videos.
Just sitting on the toilet.
You know?
You're like, yo,
it's
what's
rather
that?
that, you know, it's different if you are coming to learn something on TikTok or maybe you are making content or you are posting a video trying to
Right.
get followers.
Right.
It's really what you make it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little question though. Do you guys think YouTube's considered social media?
I
It
think
is.
it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Like, okay, yeah, because I've been
If it
I've been a
is, it's
little
the
lost.
best.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
YouTube, you learn a lot of things on YouTube, yo. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
If it is
Just the
best.
other day, I was going on YouTube, like looking how to file taxes on YouTube, because people out
No,
here charging you
everything.
to like do this stuff. Like,
Yeah,
you can
if I
really
was
find
a
anything
baby,
on
if I was a
YouTube.
baby, I'll be watching YouTube on how to walk.
What?
Or how to talk.
What?
Like,
that's valid.
you see people actually making that kind of video.
Facts,
Like,
bro.
how to walk,
Cocomelon.
how to crawl,
Cocomelon need to make new
everything.
content.
how to poop.
For real, bro. Yo, like
No.
a lot of people just learning new skills every day just from tapping into YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm seeing
Yeah.
my dad, bro, talking about I'm a plumber now. Or like I'm an electrician. Like you said, oh, I'll go on YouTube, look up this stuff. Like, bro, just call the person to come fix it. Say,
True.
nah, I'm
Nah.
going on YouTube. Like,
Mm.
I look, I
Step
get
by
back home,
step,
like,
yeah.
look what I did. I fixed it. I'm
Yeah.
getting a bit like, bro, like,
I mean, that's
YouTube
the,
is really it.
that's the pros of
Yeah.
of
Social
social
media.
media and
Definitely,
stuff like that.
yeah.
But one of our dear Nigerian Nobel Prize winner, Wale Soyinka, he said something about social media. He said, I don't deal in social media as far as I'm concerned. Barbarians are taking over social media and they have swapped the intellectual quotient which is used to make and still make social media valid in the societies. Here in Nigeria, social media has been dragged down to the lowest common denominator. You feel me?
Dang, bro, that was a lot.
Yeah.
First of all, too much grammar.
Chatting, bro.
I guess you
Too
can
much-
see he's a philosopher.
talking too
Bro,
much.
it's chatting.
I mean,
Bro, he's a Nobel Prize.
Hold
winner.
on, how old
Nobel
is this?
Prize
How old is
winner,
this man?
what does that
I
mean?
think he's like 76. I don't know why.
76?
I don't know
Like-
why I think he's 76, but I think he's 76.
70. Hold
Yeah,
on,
let
let's
me
fact
check.
check, bro, real quick.
Bro,
yeah.
How
check.
old is Wale
Me?
Soyinka?
I mean, to some extent, I think he's right. Because
What?
no,
Nah,
he's
bro.
He's not completely
He's
right.
89.
Hold on,
But
sorry to
he's
cut you
kind
off.
of right.
89
He's
years old.
13 years older than what you said, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
89.
He's 89 years old.
Nice.
He's turning
Talking about
90 this
social
year,
media,
bro.
fam.
I
Why
mean,
is a
Does he
95-year-old
even know
man
half of
talking
the
about
social
social
media?
media?
I think we are getting him wrong.
Does he know how to post
All
that
right,
by
all
himself?
right. Let's
on
break it
Instagram?
down for us, bro.
I think we are getting him wrong.
All right.
Barbarians.
Nah,
First of all,
go ahead.
it's like I think what he's talking about is that people just go to social media to do whatever. Like in Nigeria, everybody's just doing content creation, talking about this, that. It's always like if everybody's just trying to be influencers, like even people that have one follower, they're talking about I'm an influencer, start talking about things going on. Like you don't even know anything, bro. So what are you
Yeah.
talking about? Like people just go to their camera and start saying whatever. Not
Yeah.
everybody is doing, good stuff with social media. People just there for entertainment and for clout.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's talking about. If he's saying everybody, he's not necessarily talking about everybody. He's
Everybody.
talking about the masses. Like the most people just go to social media for clout.
in general, right? Nigeria is a lawless country, so they don't operate the rules. Like just going on, just flowing onto social media.
Bro,
It's
wait,
like,
impossible.
let's not just make everything Nigeria.
Oh,
Nigeria.
no, no, no,
Hey,
no.
wait.
What does the law
Every
have to do with
No,
social
no, no,
media?
no, no.
Wait,
Is
every
everybody
country
though.
have their
In
own.
context to what he was saying, right? He spoke about Nigeria.
Okay.
Like,
Let's
Y'all
not-
dissing your motherland.
no, no,
no,
Y'all
land,
dissing your
land,
home
land.
country.
But the way the country operates, it just flows down social media too. You know, you just go there and they do everything.
That's I'm also disagreeing with him to a certain
Yeah.
extent too. That social media in most countries
It's
Mhm.
like that.
is like that.
Yup.
People just do whatever they want
Right.
because it's not really regulated.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Most of the
There's
time,
no
you
limits,
can just
no.
make an account and do what you want. It's not like you need something before you get on it and stuff like that. That's what I think. Like, look at AFCON now. It has become like a banter between just countries.
Right,
Yeah.
bro. It's not
Yeah.
just about
Through
football
social media.
anymore.
It's not.
Yeah.
At this point, it's
What do you
like
guys think about that?
yeah.
AFCON being like a social
Yeah,
media
well, how you
banter.
feel?
Hey, white views. Hey, this is the the Pep Guardiola
what
with
you say? What
dreads.
you
First of all, the Wole Soyinka statement,
Preach.
I disagree 100%. I don't think he said it in the right way, in the
Yeah.
right context. Well, from what I see, from what me I see on social media, mostly Instagram, because that's where I spend most of my time.
Hmm.
I learn I feel like I learn a lot from it. It is a thing of joy sometimes because
Mm.
I follow people that is going to make me laugh. I
Mm.
don't follow models or people
Only
that are
Oh, really?
doing
Show us your
podcasts.
Instagram right now.
You can. You will see models. I even started like following people more now. Before when I made the Instagram,
Right.
I have 50 followers of people that I know. And then I had like 200 music people, cooking people, stuff like that.
Cooking,
'Cause-
bro.
yeah, that's what I want to see. You know?
Bro's a cook, you know?
So I feel
On
like
the low.
Let him cook.
also, like the reason why social media is even more popular in Nigeria too, like if you remember from the last podcast too, when we are talking about, I think it was two episodes ago, we were talking about like why Nigeria is kind of the way it is, and to be honest, the fact that so many people have started doing it, like you see Tunde Ednut, you see some bloggers, some big bloggers in Nigeria, and people are making it off content creation.
Yep.
Obviously, a lot of people want to do it. So the fact that people are leaving schooling to start doing content creation is not wrong. I feel like Wole Soyinka wants everybody to be a graduate to do this,
Right.
but is that really helpful in Nigeria? No. Most content creators are making more than even some people that graduate and try to go in the workforce in Nigeria. So I feel
Right.
like it's 100% wrong if he knows the deep down of the profits of. But even dancers, you will dance 15 seconds, you advertise for one
Monster.
expert. Like, bro, do you know how much
Right.
money they are making? Like, they are
Absolutely.
making a lot of money from dancing 30 seconds dance and advertising for all these brands.
Yeah.
So it's a
Right.
lucrative something, if you
Well,
ask me.
I think if you find a way to really maximize your opportunities on
Mhm.
social media,
Yeah.
it could be something really good. But to what he was saying, I think he has a point,
exactly
to be honest.
what I'm saying.
But it's kind of it's a little iffy.
The way he
'cause
said it,
the way he said it was kind of, like using words like barbarians and stuff like,
Yeah.
especially because in Nigeria, I
Mhm.
could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's based in Nigeria. Like,
Yeah.
there's very little things that brings joy to them.
Right.
And when you go on social media and you find Nigerians and stuff
There's
on there,
always
it's
something.
always something that's just gonna crack you up.
Mhm.
They have to
Crazy.
create their source of
joy.
happiness, or like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like entertainment somehow. And I think that's why you find so much, like, everyone's trying to get on there, everyone's trying to create content. But like I just said, like, oh, if people are just gonna step out of school, like, oh, I want to go be a content creator, then yeah, it's not for everybody. Not
Mhm.
everyone's gonna make it. Not everyone's
Well,
gonna become Tunde Ednut.
They
Like,
probably
but-
feel like they have a high chance
Yeah,
if they
but
do
yeah.
that, because it's these days it's quick for you to start getting recognition on
Yeah.
Instagram.
right.
but
Like,
to-
it's very quick. Like, there's a video I seen of this one guy that started doing creation. The guy was in the gutter. You guys probably seen the video.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
the
started
guy
from
just
the
started
gutter.
he left the gutter and started walking. Oh, I made it out of the gutter or something.
No, he said, "Dude, I'm starting from the gutter."
starting
Don't
from
say I
the
didn't start
bottom.
Bro,
from
and the
gutter.
guy now, I've been seeing his video
Now
every
it's
day.
everywhere.
It's easy. Like, if you try, if you are lucky enough. It's
Yeah.
easy,
But to his point, though, what he's trying to say is the fact that people can just say anything.
Mhm.
It's kind of like you can't say something and people just find you real quick. So it brings some type of just negativity.
Right.
You get like if it was like everybody comes and say something that's like not so negative on the social media
Right,
platform.
right.
Would you want to?
Yeah.
Would you want to hear that?
Would I want to hear no negativity?
Yes.
No,
Or do you
necessarily.
think most people want to hear no negativity?
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
why they
people
do it.
feed off of the negativity.
People are making
bro.
money off it.
There's,
If you
that's
come and
like
say something bad,
some people will actually like intentionally say
Yeah.
some controversial stuff like
Yeah.
just to catch people's attention. You know what I mean?
Like imagine you wake up, you open Twitter, you say everybody, good morning to you, good morning to you, good morning to you.
Right.
Is that what you want? Is that what you want to see?
You don't
on-
want to do that, yeah.
on- That's not what you want to see.
Also,
You
I
want to
think
see- you want to
though
see-
to what he was to his point
Mhm.
is that when you're regulating negativity on social media, like he's trying to say, social media is so powerful that if you put out anything on there, it travels like a lot.
Very quick.
So then I think that's what he's seeing, because I don't respectfully, I don't think a 90-year-old man is like navigating Instagram or Twitter or
Yeah.
TikTok like that to really give like a full perspective on it. So I
Yeah.
think like the negative stuff that's out there is just, you know, it has a way of just going places, and
So,
think that it's really covering up like the
The
good sides
positive.
of it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So I think that's what he's talking about. Like if we're looking at it, the whole mobile situation,
yeah.
I didn't even really follow like anything like that on YouTube, and I'm seeing suggestions and like
Yep.
stuff like people creating theories and a lot of stuff in there. It's like stuff travels like on social media.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
He
From
got a
what
point.
from what I heard, it's like he said barbarians. It's probably talking about too much crowd on social media. Like it's a lot of people and stuff like that.
social media is crowded.
Yeah.
To be
So
honest,
that's
yeah.
what it probably means by barbarians.
Yeah, boy,
'cause-
don't refer to everybody as barbarians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a way to put
Yeah.
you're a smart guy. Like it's a way to put out a message without really
Mhm.
like, you know what I mean? Like without putting people down.
It
Or,
could
like
could also
the
be-
big words. Like
You also
So-
be sure he just posted something on Instagram and somebody insulted him.
probably like,
It could easily
Well,
be that.
like
Yeah,
cooler
someone
old
said
man.
something, Black Einstein or something.
it could easily be that. And this guy got
Yeah.
mad. And like,
Yeah.
you guys are
Yeah.
barbarians on the
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah, they would probably make a meme of him. So
Yeah.
I trust my
Right.
Nigerians. But that brings us to the next question. I mean, what kind of impact do you think social media has brought to the community, like the society? Is they like morally, is it positive or more negative?
Morally,
In terms of morals.
Yeah.
in
Morals
terms
negative.
of morals, highly negative.
yeah.
Just super negative. You hardly see any like, unless, well, there are people who do it where they're like, oh, this is how you should interact with people
Mhm.
older than you. But you're most likely to find somebody that's just straight up disrespecting their parents
Yeah.
just for like for
Yep.
the clicks and views. You know what I mean?
Yep, I've seen
And
videos.
people like younger people will see something like that, like, all right, let me go do the same thing. You know what I mean?
and then
You
they
just
blame
mess
it
around,
on
get
mental
yeah, they're like,
health.
you see some crazy, and then people are getting home like little kids are like, oh, this is why some people are like, oh, don't get your kid exposed to social
Social
media
media,
at such a young age, because
Mhm.
some younger people, they won't be able to distinguish what's out of pocket or what's
Yeah.
right, like what you should follow. And I think in terms of morals, yeah, social media hasn't done a lot of good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
people.
at the end of the day, you are literally saying Wale Soyinka is right.
Yes. To a certain extent. Let's just say that.
Yes and no.
Yeah, in
I
a way,
mean,
yes or no.
yeah, he has a point. Like it hits it in the head at some point, but then just the way he put it, then probably not.
Hmm.
Goes both ways.
All right, what about you?
Yeah, I think he's right.
Mm.
All right. So what do you guys think about how social media has just been influencing our lives, like morally? You know, for example, the new wave of OnlyFans being accepted,
Mm.
BBLs and stuff like that. What do you guys think about that?
I'm not gonna lie.
What?
First of all,
How many
Hey, watch what
OnlyFans
you're
have
gonna
you
say,
subscribed
'cause-
to?
me? No.
You're hard-headed, buddy.
First of all, nobody cancel me. You know, I'm not going to insult your
about
work,
he's about to say something. to
your
get him
work or your
canceled.
efforts. You know,
Mhm.
that's you. That's your lifestyle. You know, that's I was putting food on your table. Fine, good.
Mm.
I personally would never subscribe to OnlyFans.
Mm.
I cannot work for money and give you free money. Cannot be laying down in your house and be collecting my hard
But you're gonna go to McDonald's and go buy food though.
That's for me. I'm
Yeah,
eating.
like,
but
I'm
that's
consuming
paying
that.
somebody else's money though.
I'm consuming it though. How am I supposed to consume your nakedness? That doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
For real, people have problem with are the men that pay for it are ruined society. To be honest,
Yes.
facts. You can't you see them. They make millions of dollars a month
Right.
for men that have no brain.
But you're forgetting that women also subscribe to men's OnlyFans and female OnlyFans too.
But how
So why
many?
you saying
But
just
respectfully
men?
though, you're more likely to find a guy
Yeah.
subscribing to a woman's OnlyFans.
No, you'll be surprised straight
do you
women
know?
actually subscribe to.
No, but
They'll be
not so-
oh, that
We're
was
not
nice.
saying
we're
they
not
don't,
surprised.
but
Like,
you're
we
more
know it
likely to
happens.
find a guy
Like look,
subscribe to a
peep
woman's
the
OnlyFans.
highest paid OnlyFans. I think
Who's it?
Ruby Rose. or
How you
something.
know who it is?
Because she had one.
Exactly, bro. That's
No, bro, that's general knowledge.
Nah,
That's not
just
general,
better
bro. I
with
don't
Nah,
know.
it's been all over Instagram.
She was
too.
trending for the
I
fact
don't
that
Yeah, the
one
guy
of
was
the-
like stalking her.
Yeah, it was talking up
I
and
thought
down.
it
Yeah.
was- I
Did
thought
he
it
spend like
was-
hundreds of thousands of dollars on
I
that
thought it
too?
was
Yeah.
bad, Bobby.
Bad who?
Bad,
Oh,
Bobby.
Yeah, but she made like
She
10
made, like-
million. You know what's crazy
didn't
though?
know.
Like, imagine like this is her life. She became 18, and as soon as she was able to make an OnlyFans account, she made it.
People rushed it.
and people
Oh
rushed
my
to it.
God.
Like, imagine.
The world is
having
finished.
$2 million in a night, bro.
What are you gonna do to change it?
Oh,
Worse for this.
I can't do anything.
Why
Not
not?
to
We're
open
not
I
here
mean,
to solve
OnlyFans,
problems.
OnlyFans is there.
Hope you on to me.
What?
You already have the BBO.
Hey. This is
I
crazy.
already think
That's
what
what I
you
did
think,
right
bro.
hand on
But,
today, on the
hey.
right hand.
Nah, bro.
What do you think about BBLs and OnlyFans in our society?
Yeah, I
It's
hope-
allowed. Once something is allowed,
It's
and you
allowed.
take the chance of, take the chance,
Uh-huh.
you can't blame them.
Yeah.
Would you let your
People-
partner have OnlyFans?
Huh?
Would you let your partner have OnlyFans?
We won't speak about that.
We don't talk about bro.
No, but let's be honest. They are making a lot of money from it, and it's allowed because it's not like the OnlyFans is paying them. There's people that are using their money to.
Pay them. Yeah.
It's like
Right.
they are buying something
It's
from
buying
them.
and selling.
So it's a business at the end of the day.
So if
So-
you're getting a percentage of it, or you let it happen.
Hmm.
As a businessman,
As a
As a
business,
businessman.
listen, bro. That's business.
As
Business,
Standing on
business.
business.
Nothing
Standing on
personal.
business.
Nah, bro.
Honestly, it's not my
Standing on
face that's
But-
showing on there.
But the thing that they don't tell anybody is that is exactly OnlyFans is a business. It's not everybody that goes into it succeeds.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people just have their nakedness on the internet for no reason.
Yeah, but that's
The
when we come
value
back.
is what makes them the money. Their
But-
value before the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But that's how we come back to like the question of like you putting your body that's supposed to be sacred to do something like OnlyFans to make money is it kind of like, okay, does that skew your morals? Like you're kind of told like, oh, you know, this is your body, you should cherish it, this is
Right.
that. But now when people start putting it out there for the world to see, that I think is really where we're going wrong morally. Like, hey, again, with all due respect to people who do it, it's just it doesn't sit right with me either. Like, and to just answer your question, I think it's negatively like impacting morals nowadays. Like it really is, and people glorify that stuff now. They're like, yo, what if I like okay, business idea. The first thing that probably pop into somebody's head as long as they find out they're attractive is, what if I just open up a OnlyFans? You know what I mean? Like
First, they'll
stuff
just
like
start
that.
their Instagram, get like some followers.
Yeah.
Right, just start
open
posting crazy,
OnlyFans.
and it's not we can't even knock them too. Men nowadays
It's
are also
working,
like
yeah.
they hear
Yeah,
they see
because-
something crazy like that. You post a picture in like swimwear or something, boom, rush to it, like
Yeah.
you rush into it. Like this what I want to see. Like there's no real
Like imagine men being obsessed over just toes
Huh?
and being
Yeah, that's
acting
actually
weird and
insane.
shit.
right.
Yeah,
like
bro.
there's no
Decorum
like,
left.
yeah, there's no cherishing
That's
like
what we saying. They're
something-
barbarians.
Yo, word, though. Word. He could.
Bro, really
He
could.
could. He could.
But are those people in Nigeria though?
Hey,
What?
they're all
What?
over the place,
Everywhere.
bro.
Everywhere,
No,
bro.
but the
don't
Wale
let-
showing car is talking about Nigerians though.
It doesn't
Yeah.
above, but like
But
it's
You
part
can
of it.
actually
Wait, but do
generalize
we
it.
think do
Who's
we
paying for toes in the economy that they don't even have money?
Bro,
Like,
you
Wait,
just
do we
said there's a lot of
do we
rich
think
people in
Wale Soyinka
Nigeria,
speaks
bro.
There
somebody's
is, but those
OnlyFans
people are
though or
not
something
paying.
like that?
What?
Do we think Wale Soyinka because maybe peep somebody's OnlyFans or something?
But that's the thing, though. It's already destroyed the morals because now we've accepted OnlyFans, so it's not
Yeah.
even a bad thing to the morals.
Right,
anymore
there's a lot
because
of things
it's
that have
already
been
morally
accepted.
accepted.
Yeah, yeah.
there
So
was a time
we
that-
can't even say it's
It
ruining
was,
the
I don't know.
morals.
Like morals is like a variable, you know. It
Mhm.
varies. Some people believe this is right. Some people
So
believe
it's
this
not
is
wrong to
right,
anybody
you know?
anymore.
Some people, you see some OnlyFans and people get on podcasts, they be like, oh, they still have a happy family, they have
Right.
married and everything.
And-
And as long as it works for them,
Who are you to say?
No, I feel like the OnlyFans thing has brought down women value, and the girls that are doing it, at the end of the day, they won't know in the moment, but
Until
when it's by
after,
the
bro.
time that they're done,
Right.
you will know. Like it's
Maybe
gonna be
when
hard
it's
to
time to
have
settle down.
actually like someone that genuinely wants you for you because you already brought down your value by
Yeah.
just posting your nakedness on the internet, stuff like that.
But to their credit, they don't have to post their nakedness.
Exactly. It can be toenails.
The crazy
it can be
part about
anything.
it is you pay before you even see what's in there.
Yeah.
So you can't even say that
It
that's
can be
what's in
blank.
there.
Bruh.
It can be blank. I think the bad baby example that he gave, she didn't post
Yeah,
anything.
Anything, yeah.
she
it
did
was-
it.
People were
I think it was
subscribing
just
before
normal
she
Wait,
even
pictures.
hold on.
posted.
How do you know all this?
I
It was
heard
there
about
on
it.
the
It was on
internet.
Instagram
It was
everywhere.
public.
Like
It was
that.
public.
When-
It was public.
Yo, you see that
That
boy
is guy.
smiling? He was definitely
Yo,
Me, I won't pay for it.
bro, definitely subscribe.
It don't
How
make
many
sense
times?
to
How many
pay
times
for
you
it.
pay, bro? How many
Bro,
times you pay, bro?
I never paid
It's
It's not
all
for
good.
everybody though. Only
Yeah.
for-
The
it's
funny
not for
thing
everybody.
is, you don't have to pay to see it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some dumb people
It's
pay
already,
to release
it's all on social media and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah.
you're seeing like bikini photos. And another thing that gets me is the gym attire nowadays, bro.
What?
It's so crazy because you might walk into a gym like a public gym, and no disrespect, but the first lady you're gonna find, it's probably gonna be in a fit that you're just like, yo, what's going on here? Like, it just, I mean, yeah, you're allowed to wear whatever you want to wear, but
it's
just-
social media. They promote it.
yeah,
now.
like you just go and then later on you find them like, oh, like recording stuff. Like you work out for like 20 minutes. You're like
go
posting shots of like different angles for like an hour. You know what I mean? Like
work out with me.
it's
Yeah.
20
It's
minutes.
what's
you
it's,
go.
it's what's acceptable
Yeah,
now,
it's
you know.
what people want. You
right,
guys.
right. I
And
mean,
it's just, we blame the men for men.
Facts.
When
Blame
it's
us.
like that's what they're sorting after.
Yeah.
Speak
they
for
have
yourself,
to
bro.
feed
No,
Yo.
feed them.
Yo,
Right.
it's not even just OnlyFans now. Let's talk about the African Cup of Nations and how it's not even about the football competition anymore. It's more like my country is better than your country. You guys are this, you guys are that. Like how social media has made it today.
I feel like that has always been between African countries, just amplified now with social media.
Mhm.
Exactly. So it's not even about the competition anymore. It's not even about winning. We're not even having the fun of it anymore.
all I know is Nigeria cook anybody.
Uh,
That's all I know. I
Yo,
put,
hey,
I put
Nigeria
money
will
on
play
it right
tomorrow.
now.
Watch Nigeria
We
down.
beating everybody.
Watch Nigeria lose tomorrow.
If Nigeria lose,
Hey,
we are done.
Hey,
I'm not
blame
even
him
watching
out.
the game.
I'm saying it right
Well,
here,
blame
right
me,
now.
man.
That's
If
my
Nigeria
camera. I'm
lose.
saying it. Nigeria versus everybody.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
We want everybody.
Give
We
us-
winning
give
it
us-
all.
Like, I feel like if a country like Ghana or let's say
Hey,
Cameroon,
we don't say the G word around here or the C word
see
either.
what I'm saying?
They gone.
If a country like Ghana or Cameroon had already are still in the game, I mean, still in the competition, and then
Uh-huh.
Nigeria is out, we will be so offended.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, but guess what? We
If
not
it
out
was
though.
if it was another country, we wouldn't be that offended. But Ghana, Cameroon is more like banter.
But I
nowadays.
mean, it makes it fun though. Like
Mm.
I think it brings more attention to the
Yup.
whole Afghan competition in general. Because
Yeah.
I asked one of my friends that it also happens to be my coworker, like, yo,
Mhm.
he's Cameroonian. Yo, do you watch Afghan? He's like, what's that? I said,
I
what you
mean-
mean was that? Like, not a lot of people know about the tournament itself, but I think social media with people like
Yeah.
posting like, oh, Nigerians, Cameroonians are gone, like making fun of
Yeah.
them, it makes people like wanna, oh, what's AFCON? And then they actually like, oh, it's just this tournament, which is
I'm a living proof.
so good actually. Like people,
I'm a living
it's
proof.
not a lot of coverage. It's not enough coverage on the
Coverage, yeah.
AFCON. Like it's actually a really good tournament that they're putting out there. Like it's really clean to see. I mean, the footballing quality might be a little lower, but it's
Mhm.
it's a thriller for sure. Like it's
Yeah.
real good.
Someone like
Yeah.
me, I don't really watch 90 minutes football.
Oh
But
yeah.
off AFCON, social media, everything, everybody talking about Ghana.
Caught your attention.
Started watching it.
Right,
Like
right.
I can't imagine I actually sat down to watch a whole 92 minutes match.
Right. So I mean
Imagine.
that's
Like
the
5
good part.
different times. So
Yeah. That's
5 different times.
Like,
yeah, 5 different games. I already I watched.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. What about you? I mean, Ayo, what do you think about AFCON and this thing?
Yeah, I feel like the the competition and like the rivalry is good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's like, to be honest, you can see people are it's not about the game, but to be honest, if you lose, then then there's a right for people to come at you, and if you win, there's a right for people to brag. So you
Right.
can't really they are not speaking before they play. It's like they play, then they speak.
Right.
Mhm.
Ghana lose, Nigerians talk. If Ghana win, Ghanaians talk. So it's like after the football is when they get the reaction.
Ghanaians are
right.
not even talking anymore.
They can't
It's
It's
talk.
just
quiet
wanna
over
hear.
there.
They
Ghana.
just-
It's real
Yeah,
quiet with
using
the
24
Ghanaians.
hours lights
They
to watch
be-
Nigeria.
They've been supporting anybody that's playing against Nigeria every time.
They're watching
They just
Nigerians right
want us
now
out.
eating some egg rolls or something.
Yo.
Quick trivia question though. Which one do you think will bring like a bigger noise in the country? Nigeria winning AFCON or Davido winning Grammys this year?
Oh, which one do I think
Nigeria
is
winning
more
AFCON,
important?
bro.
Yeah, Nigeria
What?
AFCON.
Hey, mess with Davido.
Davido, we
but-
love you, man. We love you.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't miss,
We-
bro.
we-
That
we
new
deserve
song,
it,
bro.
man.
The new. Bro,
Anyways,
he slid on. Anyway,
Anyways,
but
But,
not promoting
man,
something.
Nigeria has to. Nigeria has
hey, go
to.
peep some Davido. You know,
It's
learn.
looking good for us though. It's
It
going,
is.
it's
Of course,
going
you
the
know,
right
Looking
way.
good.
I personally think he set the way before Burna Boy made himself the supposed African giant.
Mm.
But
Do you-
we're
do
not
you-
gonna speak on that.
Speaking of
That's a
social media,
topic.
do you guys also think that social media have helped artists like Burna Boy?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
100%.
Because when him and Davido and Wizkid didn't have social media, it was a huge gap.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel
Nobody really knew who Burna Boy was
Yo.
back then, because
Yo,
But
I-
anyway, we're not going straight too
I
far.
feel like all three of them never even had a beef or anything going on. Even if it did happen, but most of the time, social media will
media,
make
yeah.
you
amplified it,
believe.
yeah.
Mm.
And then they are selling more because you are
Right.
learning.
Right.
Talking about artists, social media has been a way to bring awareness to stuff and stuff like that.
Definitely.
You see how like Mohbad's death, for people that don't know, Mohbad was like a Nigerian artist.
R.I.P.
Hey, rest in peace.
Yeah, there was like some
His death wasn't
shady
clear.
business in his death,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and people like social media brought
Light.
awareness to like his death. So,
Yeah, actually
But
led to like a lot more
social
investigation.
media even did some negative in that situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Even maybe more than even positive.
Yeah.
Because they started taking the case into their hands instead of putting it
Putting
to
the
the people
facts.
to
Too.
not even putting the facts. Okay, you have created awareness to it.
Misinformation.
Take it to the right people to like investigate it. But they choose to investigate themselves, which will influence people's mind. And then when so many people are saying this one thing on social media, you start thinking that's the thing, even though it might not be the right thing. So
Right.
Yeah.
them just taking the situation into their hand instead of actually like taking it to people that will investigate it, and
I also
Yeah.
think in that aspect too, just in general, not just the Mohbad's death, is like social media has this thing where there'll be a lot of stuff put out by people or artists or people like going through a tough time, and it's out there, but people will ignore it in the moment.
Mhm.
So then, say something happens, like for instance, Mohbad passed away.
Mm.
Then you go digging for stuff
yeah,
back then when it's been out.
yeah.
When it was out, you never really took it serious. So now you're back, you're like,
Listening
oh,
to
he
his
said this, he
words.
said that. But originally when it came out, no one said anything. And social media just has a way of like just stuff coming back up, and it's either like haunting people, like, oh, you did this like 45 years ago, you said this, now it's 2024, now somebody
Yeah.
found something.
that's
Or-
just life though.
Yeah.
Like, when at some point they'll find a reason for something. Like
Yeah.
if something
Right.
bad happens, even without social media. And so like that's when you know that, okay, for example, now like someone died. You will hear, oh, and I spoke to him last night, though. You get like,
Right.
oh, but you didn't
Whereas-
get, you get.
Yeah,
Whereas
but
they called you to ask you for help.
But I
Boy,
mean, yeah,
they-
what I
nah.
was trying to get at though is people don't really, and this is like the bad part about it. Like when it's out there, when it first gets out there, people don't act on it.
Mhm.
So when the damage is done, you want to go back digging stuff like, oh, we should have this, we should have that. Now you want to choose one to be an activist and be like, oh, 10 years ago he said this, he said that. This is evidence that some people were after somebody or that something was going wrong. But when it's out there, when it first gets out there, no one does anything.
But don't forget,
No one does anything.
That's why we appreciate people like Very Dark Man. Shout out to him.
anyways,
Shout out
don't
to
forget,
Very Dark Man.
everybody wants the views too, right?
Mhm.
So people are digging stuff up. You know, they need the views. They want the views.
And yeah, that's the crazy part about social
Well,
media too. It's just all about, you know,
views, numbers.
you're gonna use it when it's gonna serve you.
Right.
You know, when you're gonna get something out of it, you know, like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the crazy part.
But do you guys think we need more people like Very Dark Man in Nigeria?
Who is
In
very
the social
dark?
media.
Who's very
Is-
yeah? Tell us
is-
about who Dark Man is.
And let me tell you,
okay,
man.
Ah,
That's my G.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Very Dark Man is a very influential guy in the social media space in Nigeria. He's an activist for Nigeria. He's very
Activist
patriotic.
influencer.
Whistleblower.
He's very patriotic. He wants the country to be better.
Right.
And he's seen that social media has been a way to kind of exploit other Nigerians with some products that are made that are not authenticated by the right people. So he uses his platform to create awareness for skincare brands and other businesses that are exploiting Nigerians.
Right.
If they don't have the platform, if they don't have the platform to come and like explain what happened and like bring awareness to them being scammed or using bad product that have affected them in some way health-wise, he uses his platform to bring awareness to it. But obviously, there's every good thing has bad things. So he tends to talk about some females sometimes. So some females don't like him, and some things he says because it's too blunt are taken like too vague or something. So yeah, he's a very good guy.
Interesting
Yeah.
rundown. That was
But
Wow.
yeah, I think Very Dark Man needs more protection, to be honest. Because like he has fights.
And morally too.
He has
Morally is very like he's very like no, I won't say
He's
morally.
made mistakes.
He's not a barbarian. He's not a barbarian.
He's not one of the barbarians.
He's not one of the
barbarian.
barbarians.
But he puts himself in a situation where he doesn't have to do what's the word? He doesn't have to pick sides in situations.
Yeah.
right. So
Like-
he's very neutral with it.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
neutral with it because I've seen multiple times where Nigeria people want to bribe you with something, or if I do something for you, I will expect you in the future
Do something
to let
back
that
for
thing
me,
that I've
yeah.
done for
Right.
you help me when you are doing something. So he chooses not to take things from people, even though it's as gifts, because he knows that they will be expecting him. They will be expecting like a certain amount of loyalty, you know. And he says he don't do like
he doesn't
brand
do
deals and stuff
promos.
like that. Yeah, so that he will not be able. So if they do something wrong, he can also talk bad about them.
Yeah.
But if you are working for a brand is paying you to do something,
Can't
and they
talk
do
about
something
them.
wrong, you can't say anything
Can't say
against
it
them.
wrong.
So I feel like that's a good thing about him. Yeah. So Very Dark Man is a positive example of how social media is helpful in our generation because he don't pick sides. He tries to help as much as he can.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like that will round up our episode for today.
Shout out Very Dark Man.
Shout out to him.
God.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody
Who knows?
doing
Maybe
God's work,
maybe
man.
he'll see this.
Facts,
You
man.
know?
You see it.
But, yeah.
He's a good guy. He opens his messages, concerns, and he always he makes it out to his page.
Okay.
He posts it at least 3 times a day. So hopefully you can see this. Shout out to
Bro.
him.
Shout
Yeah,
out
so-
to everybody doing the good work of the Lord.
Doing the Lord's work.
Everybody doing finding the good of the country and not
Right.
just out there, not just barbarians.
Yeah.
Facts. Just as you use social media, try to take the positive and not the negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful. Be
Filter
careful.
you can filter it.
Yeah, filter
Set your
yourself.
time. Set your time limits on social media.
Mm.
Definitely don't have a time limit on my social media. I be sending bro like 18 reels a day. Like,
And I
Oh, yeah.
opened none of them.
I timed out.
You gotta open my reels, bro. What's wrong
Yo,
with you?
I timed out from Instagram like 2-3 weeks. I didn't really use Instagram like that.
Gang.
Yeah.
I've been deleting my
That's
my
dumb.
Instagram.
Yeah, I saw
at
9
times.
reels. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I sat down and watched everything today because I'm off work.
No.
Yeah,
That's how I
at
was
times I delete it for like a couple days and just go back. But yeah, it's good to it's good to regulate it sometimes. But yeah, so how we ending today, bro? What's going on? What you got for us today?
I mean,
This nigga real deep.
not gonna lie. I think we said it all.
Yeah, we set it up.
This the end of the video. Thanks
sure.
for watching. Subscribe. Thanks for the love.
Like,
Instagram. Subscribe to the Instagram.
it's like, whoa.
If there's anything you want us to talk
Whoa.
about, if there's anything you want us to
You know, peace and love.
put
You know?
out
Yeah,
there,
put it in the
just
comments.
put it in the comment section. You can DM us.
You can
on
follow
our
us
Tag
on
Instagram.
Instagram,
Man.
ITLR.podcast.
Yeah.
You know?
Feel
You
free.
can just
No
send
idea
a
is
DM.
dumb.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
accept everything. Thank you.
Bye.
But I tell you to
Bye.
time out. Relax.
Bye.
Ah.